Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 20 of season 2 of Farscape. And it is a three-parter? I think it's three. I don't know. I just finished a Doctor Who episode, which was a two-parter, and now I'm on the first part, and I need to watch the second part, but then I'm like, is it even a two-parter? It could be a three-parter for all I know. It could be a four-parter. It could be a five-parter. Something I'm not prepared for anyway. Anyway. The last episode, we got Stark back, who had this wild plan to rob a bank, take the money, free slaves, and Jotham, little addendum there, and then be rich for the rest of their lives. None of which happened. They did in fact rob a bank, but they ran into Scorpy while he was there wanting to make a withdrawal, which his stuff was no longer there. And so our dear Niska, is she important? I don't know. Anyway, she was trying to give him something of value, which we now have on our ship instead, which we thought was money. We thought we was loaded. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. We get just the exchange rate's going to be amazing, except they're all bugs. I don't know if I've told you guys this, and I'm sure I've mentioned it a few times. Ugh. Anything creepy, crawly, that has more than 4 legs. I almost said 2, but our dear cats and dogs. And you know what? Even if those cats and dogs have an extra leg, let's just say they have one sticking out of their rib, I'm fine with it. 6, 8, centipede? No. I have a bit of an arachnophobia, so spiders in general, not my favorite thing in the world. And I'm afraid of clowns and holes. Not like big holes. Not like Grand Canyon. Like when we were in Japan, we're just walking. There's dead plants everywhere. It's winter. It's like there's no reason anything should be visible for me to see. Everything's covered with snow except for the water, which was iced over, which had like lotus pods where they have like pods. And I literally saw one went like this, I looked over and I was like, like that, and had to like look away because those things, I can't. I'm out of it. I'm telling you. The last Doctor Who episode that I just watched was absolute freaking chaos. Thank you, Nathanael, for editing that, because I'm so sorry. And now you have to edit this one. You get my chaos era, which is that I'm not sick enough to not be able to talk and have energy, but I'm still sick enough that I need medication so that the energy I have is either super powered or it is slightly dulled. I haven't gotten the slightly dulled yet. Probably because I haven't watched anything crappy in a while. So y'all pick some really good stuff for me to watch. I need to take a breath. Scorpy's not dead. He's not dead. Someone put a cooling rod in there, and probably Niska, Nikita, Narita, Nurse Capone, whatever her name is. I literally just saw it. I literally rewatched the last episode while I was redoing my makeup and eating my chips and dip and drinking my Coca-Cola, but don't remember it. Nerva? Chaos. Absolute chaos. Welcome. I feel like I'm like kind of like a Crichton with a Harvey happening right now. But yeah, Scorpy's not dead. We'll see him again. Harvey's not gone. We'll see him again. John and Aaron kind of admitting how they feel, but not admitting how they feel, but knowing how each other feels by just doing this. It's just, or this. Yeah, I like love it because like they're not over the top, but I hate it because I just want to hear the words that we heard in the locket, which I thought was just satisfying and beautiful, and I loved it, but at the same time, it doesn't fit them unless they're dying or they're old. Like who they are now, it just doesn't work. So I think everybody's accounted for and they are on the ship. We do not have money. We have spiders. And Scorpy's still alive, probably still going to be coming after us. And we still have to figure out a way to pay for Jotham. Now, here's the thing. Do we know that these little spidery things aren't worth anything? Because we could also give them to the slave traders and just be like, oh my gosh, these are so valuable. Unbelievably valuable. Yes, let's free all these slaves. Yes. We'll take them with us. Jothi, front seat, baby. Spiders. Like I don't know. I'm excited because we're still liars, guns, and money. So it has something to do with all of that. The last episode covered it. So this one says, with friends like these. Hell if I know what that means, but I'm excited to find out. So guys, let's end this chaotic opening and get into a chaotic reaction so I can give you a chaotic closing. You're welcome. Let's go.
A fleeting taste of wealth is worse than a lifetime of poverty. Slaves from the Catin mines are sold in lots of 10,000. To free Dargo's son, we'll have to pay for them all.
Yeah.
There'll be nothing left for us.
Well, there'll be some.
Me.
Enough to indulge ourselves a little. I'm gonna get some Bennigan fire silk.
Oh, yeah?
It's for my bed.
Every time I think that there's more to you than a pair of pushed-up loomers and a corset, you disappoint me.
From you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, why not? Aww.
Last time I saw my son was the night my wife was murdered. I sent him away to be safe, and he ends up a slave.
And if you hadn't, he'd be dead by now, Dargo.
That's a valid point.
I almost hope he doesn't even remember me.
Oh,
All
Dargo.
he'll care about is that you came back for him.
I don't know about that either.
Dargo, we are now within range of the Catin mines. If you wish to contact the slavers, now is the time.
I would like to bid on Lot Kisha 4.
Kesha 4 unavailable.
Why?
Why not?
Sold.
No!
Not possible, that can't be.
We missed the slave auction. Your information was wrong.
Dargo, calm down.
Lot Kesha 4 special sale. Private buyer. Triple price.
Oh my god, was it Scorpius?
Who purchased that lot? Tell me.
I knew it!
As recordings are so sadly impersonal, I'll have to imagine what your face looks like now. Edged with failure, I expect. I have Dargo's son. Surrender to me, or the boy dies.
Oh god. Dargo, are you ready for either one of those choices? Scorpius is the worst. Such a great villain. If you give up John, then he has wormhole technology. If you don't give up John, then he keeps Jothi, and who knows what he would do to Jothi. Dargo would lose his mind not knowing what happened to his son, but he also would not want to sacrifice his best friend.
How did Scorpius find out about Jothi? Stark, you said you didn't tell anyone about the auction.
No, I didn't.
He's in your
The data
brain.
was stored only on my console. Scorpius did try to trace the data link during the break-in, but I stopped. I think I stopped.
It's not your fault, Stark. You're doing all of this to help.
Jothi wasn't the only slave in that auction lot. My own people. They belong to Scorpius now,
Oh
too.
my gosh, Dargo, calm down.
You think I wanted that? I didn't.
That's not gonna help us.
This is all your fault.
We got your money.
Oh my god.
We saved your ass.
Only when you had no other choice. If you had helped me from the beginning, we would have been out of here before Scorpius had even arrived.
We don't know that.
I can't lose Jothi. Not again. Not like this.
Dargo, it's your fault he's out there in the first place. Stop blaming John.
Not like this.
One thing I cannot tolerate is somebody who doesn't think rationally. Poor Stark. Somebody hug that man. He's trying so hard to help.
Pathetic. You keep talking about how much I mean to you.
Ahead, Jothi?
You fail me, like you always do.
Whoa.
You know what you have to do.
I can't.
No, you won't.
What, turn in John?
Who means more to you?
Dargo? I know that that's the hardest choice to make. So we're not going to make it. We're going to do something else.
I heard what happened.
You don't understand.
Does she have to understand to be there for you?
I was prepared to give Scorpius what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
On the command for my crime. I was ready to take Crichton by force and deliver him to Scorpius.
Reasonable.
It was all I could do to stop myself.
Those are just thoughts. You didn't act on it. People have thoughts all the time.
Crichton is your friend.
Jyoti is my blood.
Oh, Dargo.
Kill my child. All I have left of my wife. Now why is that not enough?
I get it, which means we have to come up with a different idea. Just because you were offered that does not mean you have to take it. There's got to be another way.
But the Catons have refused to search through 10,000 slaves to locate one.
Oh, love that
the
for you.
freighter that we hired is being loaded right now.
Natira did spend a great deal to
Natira.
acquire them. We could
Sorry,
accept
girl.
the surplus and resell them individually to recoup our losses.
You mean your losses?
A poor choice of words.
Us. We're in this together, Scorpy. We're a team.
Just a small price to keep you happy and settle our account.
Well, you consider things settled now, do you?
No. No.
Accept your victory.
I haven't got Crichton yet.
Ugh.
Tell me,
I love an upset Scorpy.
were there any Stakira? Dispatch a marauder to the freighter and have the Luxon Sun returned here at maximum speed.
Sir.
They're gonna search 10,000 slaves for him?
How's Dargo?
Not good. He blames me for losing Jyoti. He could be right, so I've come up with a plan.
No.
Where's this right?
The slaver said that Jyothi's lot shipped out on a freighter.
Right, even if we can find it, we could never intercept
The point is that Jyoti is still in transit.
Exactly.
He won't get to the depository for a couple of solar days.
How can you be sure he's going to the depository?
That's where Scorpy is.
I know how Scorpio thinks. He doesn't have Jyoti, which means we still have time. We can beat him.
Exactly.
Forever the optimist.
I love that about him.
Yeah, well, it's a common human trait. And humans with a death wish.
Well, I was going to say that reminds me of my husband because he is just eternally happy and positive, and I am normally a grump, and he makes me happy. But he doesn't have a death wish. He's just really brave to see the light and everything.
Since entering the uncharted territories, Moya and I have been mapping our movements as best we can.
Mm-hmm.
We've identified several locations where we might obtain assistance.
Item 1. We need a blood tracker.
Blood tracker.
Bulgarians. They're the ones who tortured me.
Oh. Oh, God. We're going way back.
They'll be able to find Jyoti no matter where Scorpius stashes him. Item 2, we have to pound our way into the depository. For that, we need a she-anchor.
Okay. Okay. Oh, my God. I'm like one of the hottest moments that Aaron's had.
3, we need a tabloid.
Oh, my God. We're bringing them all back.
And finally, we need the Zenithal pirates.
That's impossible!
Okay.
The FlexNet.
Flax what?
An electrostatic scan. It instantly disables ships.
The flax.
These guys are mercenaries. They want money, we got plenty. We get them, we go in hot, we kill Scorpius, and we bring your son back.
It's a great plan, but I don't know if all of that is money. Somebody! What, his people?
Dead. All dead.
What are you talking about?
What?
The Benix. They're gone. He's a Stakara. He's attuned to the dying. He knows.
Scorpius killed the slaves.
Wait, no. They said that there was no Stakara on the freighter.
Jyoti is among them.
Jyothi's not dead. Scorpius did not allow that to happen. You have to trust me on this. We can get your son back, and we can kill that cadaverous son of a bitch, but we have to do it now.
Okay, but whatever Stark just felt, I'm guessing that Scorpius wanted that to be the case. Because then he couldn't sense his people. So he's baiting John to go find Jyoti, is essentially what's happening.
Okay, Leatherface, your turn.
You never cease to amaze me, John. You weren't supposed to be able to initiate a conversation.
Oh, John is much smarter than you think he is.
Kind of sucks having someone inside your head, doesn't it?
No matter. The task is almost complete. It wasn't easy. There are vast regions of your brain that are filled with nothing but gibberish.
That would be high school.
Yeah.
Like it or not, Scorpy, I know how you think. And that's how I'm gonna beat you.
Perhaps you only believe that because that's what we want you to think.
Probably not. Yeah, you don't want him to even remember that there's something in there. So John's winning that battle.
Calm down.
You'll have an accident.
My coolant system has advanced considerably since the original surgery.
Not enough to prevent this Crichton from almost killing you.
True.
Why do you want him so badly?
He's not a Scarron. You wouldn't waste your hatred on anything else.
This is why I can't have you around. You know me too well.
Without me, you'd still be the same hot-headed young creature I took in so many cycles ago.
Interesting.
We were made for each other.
This is very intriguing. Hot? I don't know. Or cool, because he can't get too hot. We gotta keep him cool.
It's always good to have a little something tucked away when all has mana breaks loose.
God. Oh, God. Oh. I thought if they're gonna open it, it was just gonna be bursting with spiders.
We've been robbed.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like tearing metal.
Yep. Oh! Well, that's no good. Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. I can't look at it.
Get down here!
I trust you're well.
I asked you for help!
Yeah, you asked the wrong person for help.
Our money's alive!
You realize what that means?
You're not rich.
We're poor.
And they're eating the ship, which gives me Galactica. Ah. Trauma. Saw, dude.
Howdy, Bakesh. Meet Winona. Lights go out, gauntlet comes off.
Okay.
Unless it's already off.
Oh, where is it?
I told you, I no longer wear the gauntlet. I'm not a creature of violence anymore.
Oh, and you hit
That's
him.
I don't believe you.
I don't care. One day I started reading it. They were words of peace, but they made me feel better. And one day I took off my gauntlet and I threw it away.
I still don't believe you.
Well, then kill me or let me go.
Well, where's somebody with a gauntlet?
I need your gauntlet.
No, it's a tool of destruction.
That's why I want it.
Duh, why else would you want his gauntlet? For funsies?
Are we in danger of a hull breach?
Of course we are. Those creatures eat metal.
They're devouring Moya's sense filaments.
Oh, no.
She's trying to endure the pain, but it's growing.
Oh, no.
I trapped several creatures in a bulkhead and opened it to space, but they were too firmly entrenched to expel.
Great.
Well, do something.
I can't do any more until I have a specimen to study. Xander's trying to capture one. Now, if you can't make yourself useful, Rigel, I suggest you leave.
And shut up. Typical Rigel. Just yelling, not doing. Did she set up a trap? Yeah, work on your aim, girl.
This is your fault.
Stark is not at fault.
This is your fault. You stole the wrong container.
With the device you gave me, I was heroic.
Shut up, both of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, little fella.
Come on, Chiana. Oh.
Dad, I think I got one.
Bring it here, me.
Her giggle.
Soon as I can.
What a fun little moment for Chiana.
This is not a hostile approach. I come with an opportunity for profit. Please respond.
Oh, goodness. Was it a false sale? Was like there nothing really to be sold there? Whoa. Oh, never mind. I thought that they were with the slaves.
Who attacked you? And where's the rest of your crew?
Abandoned ship. As leader, I stayed behind.
It's very noble of you.
You said you had an opportunity for profit.
You're barely alive, my friend. Yeah.
Spare my female. She bears my children.
Whoa. Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me.
Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to say it. Never mind. I don't know how I feel about having all these beings back, because I don't really remember them. Like, I remember them, but I don't remember their names and stuff.
Look at you, you're weak, and you're no use to me.
Oh. At all.
I've seen bigger.
A Luxon Sebacean hybrid.
Despite
Is this
peacekeeper command
Jothy?
efforts to keep the bloodlines pure, there seems to be a few more of them every cycle.
Have you
Okay.
got something against hybrids?
Oh.
No, of course not. Not at all.
Hey, kiddo.
Karjothy, is it?
What the frell are you? Some kind of mutant?
Fair.
Your father abandoned you to a life of slavery.
Did not.
Is it his lineage you hate the most?
My mother was murdered by her brother. Does that answer your question?
So you hate Luxons?
No.
And Sebaceans equally.
What do you want?
From you, nothing. But your father would give me something I want very much. Pray to your Luxon mystics that he loves you still.
That is not funny, Scorpy, to like mess with him like that.
Will you help me?
Yes.
Oop.
You saved our lives. We are obligated.
I will not desert.
But will they keep their word? Doesn't seem like they're good at that.
Our children will live because of him. If we can help restore his child, we must. And we could use the currency.
That they don't have. That is eating the ship. Crawling around on 8 legs.
Oh, the heat's not affecting it at all.
I'll increase the heat.
6 legs, not 8. Ugh. So what are they, crabs instead of spiders? Oh!
What's wrong? Took too much heat to kill it, Gianna. There are over 2,000 of those creatures on board. We could never kill them one by one like this.
Okay.
We must find a way to deal with the total infestation.
Van, it's Scorpius. He wants to talk to Dargo.
Oh, of course.
We're dead.
No, you're not. Everyone calm down.
Where is Cardago? Where's Crichton?
Speak to me.
Stark.
Yes, your favorite food for the Aurora chair. You murdered my people, Scorpius.
Scorpius is really thinking about him, isn't he?
Well, go ahead and kill Jothy if you want.
Whoa.
Because he means nothing to me. You're not getting Crichton.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to say, Stark. Good grief, I've been on your side the whole time.
What were you thinking?
Yeah.
You just condemned Dargo's son to death!
Look, Scorpius thinks I'm mad. He won't blame you. He needs Jothy. He won't kill him. I know Scorpius. I do.
Yeah.
We can't let him know that Moya's in trouble. He'll come after us, and if he smells advantage to him, it's the scent of victory.
Yeah.
Jothy dies. I will kill you myself!
Yeah, I could see that.
What's happening?
Energy failure. The creatures have infiltrated the power conduits.
Son of a bitch!
They're eating the DRDs as well.
How long before they break through the hull, pilot?
I don't know, but unless we destroy them soon, the internal damage may be irreparable. Moya may die.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. But how do we stop them? Oh. Like a little pain? Is that what's happening? What the frell is happening? Oh.
That brings back memories.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have been watching that, but at the same time could not tear my eyes away.
The currency that was stolen belongs to you, yet you seem strangely unaffected for the loss.
Yeah, like why?
What did you really put in my storage container?
Yeah, to give to him.
Carrick metallites. They consume metal in their natural environment.
So you intended to destroy my marauder, kill my crew, killing me.
Yeah.
Yes. You wouldn't have respected me otherwise.
How commendable. Very fortunate I was wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Now tell me, will they destroy the Leviathan?
For a vessel that size, it should take at least 8 solar days. The Leviathan is dead.
You know what? I heard rumors of somebody approaching Wayne and being like all over him, wanted to spend the night with him, but only if he was dressed as Scorpy. I don't kink shame. I don't kink shame, but some of y'all You need to talk to Jesus.
Where's the gauntlet, Bagash?
Please! I need to have it!
Oh, boy. I'm surprised you didn't look in there already.
Put that on, it'll kill you.
I've worn a gauntlet before, remember?
That was over a cycle ago. I've tripled the dose since then.
Do we need to take him with us?
You want the gauntlet, you take me with it.
Why should I trust you?
You said there was currency in it for me.
What about your great reformation?
It's easier to reform when you're rich.
He's not wrong.
Pilot, I think I found a solution. I want to flood Moya's affected areas with the Draxine vapor. You'll be able to ignite it electrically.
Ignite?
Waves of heat will course through her body, then flames. The creatures will be destroyed.
That'll be so painful.
No! There must be another way!
It's like chemotherapy.
You must believe me. This may be Moya's last hope.
Yeah.
Builders placed our fates in your care, Zan. Whatever you decide, we will abide by it.
We're really gonna burn Moya.
I hope not.
Do you think I wanted to come to this? Pilot, have you sealed all the affected areas?
Yes, it's almost 1/9 of Moya's total body.
Release the vapor.
Oh, poor Moya.
I have a business proposition regarding your flaxnet. I will speak with Commander Krakich.
Krakich no longer commands you.
Durka.
Nor is he, in fact, alive.
How are you alive? Poor Rigel.
I now control the flax.
Why, of all people, did Rigel have to do this one?
Welcome back, Rigel.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, I don't love when Rigel's an asshole, but I don't want to be tortured either.
So your flaxnet will simply be used to ensure our escape. There's little risk and great reward for your participation.
When the ship you abandoned me in was snared in the Zenitans' net, they were little more than a disorganized gang, petty cutthroats, under my direction. I have turned them and the flax into a tool for power and profit.
Not shocked.
Is that a yes or a no?
Truce. When I'm finished with you, Death himself will pray for you.
Jesus.
I thought you might say something like that.
Oh! Well, fair enough. You're free, take over.
I liked your proposal.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Pilot, ignite the vapor.
Stark, do something with your light, please. I'm so stressed out.
You know, flossing could help you with that gingivitis.
I don't think so. Yeah, breathing out wasn't the nicest thing you could have done. Probably extracting those teeth are the only way to get rid of that.
Pilot, what the hell's going on over there? You guys okay?
No, they're traumatized.
Pilot, I'm seeing flames on Moya.
We started the fire on purpose.
What?
We had to. Just come on board. I'll explain it to you.
Tiana, just tell me, is everybody okay over there?
No.
I think so.
Pilot.
Everyone but Moya.
Oh, I'm sorry, Moya.
Our money did this?
We did this. And since we have nothing to pay the mercenaries, do you think they're going to want to help us?
Nope. Maybe for a different price, but...
Stop that ridiculous mumbling, will you?
Okay, everyone's gonna kill each other here.
You Catholics are treacherous scum! Criminals!
Don't everybody on board this ship. We're being paid to work together.
Yeah.
That's
Get over
right.
it. Fuck yeah, Rigel!
And that's what we do to people who don't.
could work, right?
Yeah. Later, Durka. For reals this time. Wow. I did not expect Durka and to die and to be beheaded and Rigel leading command of the people, the pirates. How's Moya?
Father?
Is he dreaming?
Joffy! It's you! It's really you!
Wait, how?
Everything you've been through. So many cycles.
Is this real? How?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Not your fault. I knew you would come for me.
My son! My son! How did you escape Scorpius?
He let me go.
You what?
Yeah, no. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Did John go and give himself up? Damn it, John. You're such a good man.
Hello, John. You want the wormhole technology? I want your implant out of my head. So finally the rift between us is not so great. You do what you gotta do. You win. As if there was ever any doubt.
Damn it, John. You're such a good man. Okay, so we brought back all these people, seemingly for nothing, for John to just give himself over. I really was like, is this real? Is this a dream? Is he dreaming of Jothi? Like I was expecting that moment when Dargo's reunited with his son to be so emotional for me. And it wasn't, because it was from out of nowhere. But then the only logical thing is that John gave himself up for Jothi. He's such a good man. I would say that gathering all these people that we have, the Tavlex and the, I don't even know. I was like, I don't need to remember these people. They're not going to come back around. They always do. They always do. Didn't think Durka would be back around, but here we are. And I think actually dead this time because he just got shot out into space. Right? Was he on a ship he got crashed into? Now I don't remember. But I do remember thinking doesn't seem dead. Yeah, he wasn't. And he was helping with the flax. And I thought we were going to see Rigel's little boyfriend. But that was not the case. John. I shouldn't be surprised that he did that. And I was like, he's not going to. We're definitely going to have, a way to get Jothi that we're not going to have to give up John at all. So, and then we had to burn Moya, which I hate that we have to do stuff that hurts Moya. I do think Zan does her best to try to eliminate as much pain as possible, but having Stark on board, I thought for sure was going to be yeah, and here's this extra card we get to play of health and protection, guarding, all that stuff. Man. Yep, I'm still not a fan of the 2-part in the 3-parter because where it ramps up for the next episode, it still leaves me with something that I'm not happy about, which is John with Scorpius, even though that's not shocking. I feel like that's the type of man he is, that was what's going to happen anyways. But it's all the buildup of meeting all the other people along the way that we were going to put our plan in action in order to get the shipment. And I don't know what happened to the other slaves. Aaron also looked very equally shocked. Now, my question is, Dargo is touching Jothi and there's something that's tender. Did they cut off his Luxon things? Because it looks like it's scarred and he's got a scar across his face. Did they try to not make him look like a Luxon? Or did he do that? Or I don't know, I was thinking of like poachers, like taking like, you know, rhinoceros horns and elephant tusks and stuff like that. Like, were they taken as a prize or to like humiliate or just mutilate? Because that's what happens to people in captivity when they're taken as slaves. Oh, poor Jothi. Poor Jothi. I'm happy that he doesn't hate his father. I'm happy that he knows what happened to his mother. Man, Scorpius is twisted. Not only with like the little sexual aspect with what's her face, but like just, oh man. The main takeaway from this whole thing is that Durka is dead. Rigel did it, and he's beheaded. And he seems to be the leader of a gang now. He's like the leader of the pilots of the Flax. The pirates of the Flax. For this damn mission. And then like, let's get rid of everybody because I can't. How do we heal Moya? Are we done now with the spiders? I can't watch part 3 until tomorrow. Oh man. I was like, oh, I'm going to take some space in between these because then it gives me a little bit more clarity for each episode. And no, the middle of a 3-parter sucks. Absolutely sucks. Oh God, I was going to like, should I look? I'm not going to like look at the titles. I'm just going to see, okay, the next one's Liar. And then after that, it's a different name. Okay. So it is only a 3-parter. I was like, fuck. I was like, I know there's 2 more episodes. Is it a 4-parter? I didn't look at that. I just assumed it was a 3-parter. Not my favorite episode, but that's because it was probably supposed to be like a, 90-minute movie. So there's a little bit of filler. And again, I don't know what's happening with these people until the next episode. Nothing might happen at all. It might just be like a way to have passed time. And it feels like nonsense right now, but that might not be the case when we get to the next episode, which I will watch tomorrow. Begrudgingly. Not begrudgingly watch it, obviously, but like begrudgingly waiting until tomorrow because, again, the second episode in a 3-parter has left me just irritated and not happy and fairly emotional. I thought I was going to get that emotional return of like Jothi to Dargo and I would be like sobbing uncontrollably. And I was like, is he imagining this? Is this like happening? Or like what's going, is it somebody in disguise? No, it's Jothi. And then, no, Crichton gave himself up. Of course he fucking did. Oh, Dargo, if you ever doubt how much John cares about you. Now, granted, John's also like, get the damn chip out of my head. You could just take the wormhole technology. I don't know if there's also something in his brain because there's a chip that's blocking his ability to like, well, he seemed to have gotten the better of it and is able to kind of communicate with Harvey a little bit, but like there's like a block that he can't think about it, talk about it, or do anything about it. But then like also a block for the wormhole technology that he can't access it. He can't think about it. He can't just willingly give it up. So I'm wondering if the only way to get it out of there is to actually like have to kill John to extract it from his brain, or if he could just be like, okay, wormhole, and then try to do it then. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you want to watch full reaction to this episode, head over to my Patreon. I'm 1 episode ahead over there, so you can watch the next one. So if you're currently watching this one on YouTube, go over to Patreon to watch the 3rd one so you can see like my relief of like the story being concluded. Because right now, just irritated. And a lot of people are like, well, just when there's a 3-parter, just watch all 3 and then release it as one reaction. That is a hell of a lot of editing I would never ask Nathanael to do. And that's how like we get into copyright issues and all that stuff. So no. Okay, guys, come back here for the next episode. Oh, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What do you think about this one? What do you think about it being stuck in the middle and not getting any relief? You guys had to wait a week too. So what did you think? Did it did it scratch an itch? Did it feel satisfactory when you watched it? Were you satisfied? I know I'm not. Wacky fun. All right, guys, come back here for the next episode. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.